Episode 2, The Impact of the Holy Quran. I continued with pacing the room and asking myself why. Why did Allah, Almighty, choose me? And it came to mind. Way back as early as I can remember, it must have been from the time when I was a toddler. I heard the Quran being recited. At first I thought this to be a natural phenomenon and that everybody else around me are experiencing the same emotions. Gradually as I grew older I came to realize that it is not so. Round about the age of 4 I became consciously aware that most if not all the people around me does not share the same feelings about the Holy Quran as I do. It would be especially noticeable at functions where the family would come together to mourn the loss of dear departed ones and others such like where the Holy Quran would be profusely recited. Almost always out of own volition I would be in the same room with Quranic reciters, my gaze centered on them, watching their facial expressions during the recitals, but above all else I would listen to its cadences, becoming enraptured and captivated by the sounds, and a sense of calm and tranquility would descend over me. Meanwhile children my age and older, if in the same room with us, would be fidgeting or else making a noise in the other rooms or running around and playing outside or both. Amongst the grown ups the men would be sitting in the sitting room or other convenient places consuming cups of tea, smoking, and discussing worldly affairs and other things of such import. From the kitchen and its general surroundings will emanate a constant buzzing where the women folk will keep up a continuous chatter, gossiping or discussing things of no consequential value. So engrossed everybody will be in their own affairs that but scanty if any attention will be paid to listen to the words of Allah. It is only at the end of proceedings, just before the eatables are served, that a scramble will be made to fill the room where the holy book is being recited, because this will be the place where the best delicacies will be concentrated. At the young tender age of 4, I could not understand why the people around me showed such little interest in listening to the Holy Quran, and if they did, why were they not as affected by it as me? At first I thought their reactions to be completely normal and sane, that I was the odd man out and some kind of freak, and I felt ashamed by it. As I grew older and more understanding came to me, I realized they were the freaks and I the normal one. At times I became cross and silently raged at them deep down within my breast for their carelessness and inattentiveness, and at other times I felt downright pity and sorrowed for them and mourned their loss. As the years grew on me and I became older and wiser, I came to learn to accept things as they are, but internally I was ever grateful to Allah on high for having conferred this boon upon me. Once again I shared all this with Charliza. She was ecstatic, we both cried out another sign, and jumped for joy. Praise be to Allah.